So we're looking at this question where this boy Raj is buying lunch at school, and we have information about the relationship between the amount of money left on his card and the number of days given. So every day that he uses his card, think about this logically. Every day that he uses his card, is he gaining money or is he losing money? He's losing. So we know that our rate of change, the rate at which this is changing, is going to be negative. If you were to graph this, it would look like that. It would be decreasing, right? We need to figure out what does it decrease by for every 1 day. The rate would be the amount of money per day. This is our rate, okay, for 1 day. Now, again, hold on. In the table, we see that it's skipping by 2s. So there's 2 ways you could do this. You could find the rate of change for every 2 days, or we can draw a new table and write in for every 1 day. What do you guys want to do? We also need to find the initial value. What does that mean? What does initial value mean? Yes. How much money he had in the card before he started spending it. So on day 0, right? If you were to graph this, on day 0, how much did he start with? That's what we need to figure out. So I'm going to draw a new table, okay? Number of days and amount of money left. I need to know how much he had at day 0, what he started with. So I'm going to start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We know that after 2 days he had $31, so I'll fill that in. After 4 days he had $22, I'll fill that in. After 6 days he had $13, I'll fill that in. Okay, we need to fill in the blanks though. Yes. So Raphael just said that every 2 days he's losing $9 in every 2 days. Does everyone understand that? Does that make sense? He's losing $9 in every 2 days. So he lost $9. How would we figure out what his initial value is then? We want to go backwards. We want to go up to 0 days. So instead of subtracting 9, how would I do the reverse to figure out what the initial value is? Raphael just said it. What's the opposite of subtracting 9? Add 9. So what's 31 plus 9? 40. Does that make sense? Does this make sense? This is not the only way you have to solve this. You can solve this any way. This is one way that we're doing this, okay? We need to figure out the values in between. Well, if he's spending $9 for every 2 days, how would I figure out how much he spends in 1 day so I can figure out the values in between? Divide by 2. What's 9 divided by 2, right? 9 divided by 2 equals what? 4.50. 4.5. $4.50. Write it as a dollar amount. So let's fill in the blanks. Every day he is losing $4.50. So we're going to subtract $4.50. What's 40? Take away $4.50. 35.5, so $35.50. Let's see if this is true. Everyone look here. Is 35.5 take away 4.5, is that equal to 31? Did that work? Yes. Okay. So we're going to subtract 4.5 again. What's 31 take away 4.5? Thank you. 26.5. Is 26.5 take away 4.5 22? Yeah. Good. And then we're going to subtract another 4.5. What do we get? What's 22 take away 4.5? Okay. That doesn't even matter. We don't even actually have to fill that in. All this question was asking you to do is figure out what is the rate of change and what is the initial value. That's all I wanted you to do. We did not even have to make a new table, but you had to show how you got it. So Raphael said, well, all I did was 31 take away 22 divided by 2, and he got 4.5. If you just wrote that there, you would have got a code 40. That's fine. If you show how you got your answer, you would get a code 40. But we need to answer this. We did not get a code 40 yet. What is the rate of change, Sean? Minus 4.5, or you can write minus 4.50. Does not matter. What is the initial value? Where does this start? 40. If you wrote these two things and you put a minus negative, it's a negative 4.5, you would get a code 40.